I'm sorry your journey ended so unhappily.
Thank you. You've been very kind.
I've had your luggage put in the carriage. I will have it brought around whenever you are ready.
I'll be ready as soon as I've seen the police.
Is something wrong, madam?
Yes. And if you'd be good enough to tell me where I can contact...
Another Stein. No, 2 more Steins. Quickly.
That man over there. I saw him at the funeral. Isn't he the caretaker?
Something of the sort. He earns his living by preparing and tending the graves.
I hope you will forgive my disturbing you, but there is a question I'd like answered. Why wasn't my husband's grave properly closed?
Oh,
Halpert, I believe you were at the funeral.
Halpert? Oh, of course, certainly.
Why wasn't the grave closed?
Would you believe it, madame? I was on my way to do just that.
Well, I'm afraid you're a few hours late. The grave has already been violated.
Oh, no, that is impossible. No, it must be your imagination.
I don't believe the police will think it is my imagination. Nor do I think they will take a light view of your leaving a grave unsealed all this time. I'm sure they have laws about that.
Please, madame, it was not my fault. I had instructions.
What do you mean, instructions? From whom?
The name does not matter.
It matters to me. I'm sure it will matter to the police.
Oh, please, I beg you, madame. It is the only work I know.
The name of the person.
Baron Frankenstein.
Baron Frankenstein instructed you not to seal the grave?
It's the truth.
This is a drunken lie.
I swear to you. I was paid well to say nothing. If you go to the police...
Under the circumstances, that is the last place I'd want to go.
What are you doing here?
At the funeral, when you told me you had a sense of guilt, I didn't believe you. I know now I was wrong.
I'm afraid I do not understand.
Keeping up this pretense is useless. I saw the gravekeeper at the inn. He told me everything.
What are you talking about?
He told me you were the one who paid him to leave the grave unsealed.
Do you believe the rantings of a drunken sot?
I might not have, except for this.
The locket.
It was buried with my husband. I found it outside the grave. How did it get there? Unless you changed your mind.
Mrs. Halbert, take my advice. Go back to your family. Stop looking for miracles.
Let me see
He's
him.
dead. He's buried. You saw it with your own eyes. Now, will you please leave?
What have you done with him? Who's up there?
Your name is Halbert. If you remember and understand, lift your hands. You can think. You can remember. Your brain is alive again, Halbert. It can function. It has intelligence. You wanted life, and I have given it to you. Yours was the brain that I needed, and it's the brain that makes it all work. Now listen. Do what I tell you. Sit down. Stop! I shoot! Stop! Don't come any closer.
Listen to me. He's not to blame. He did what we asked him to do. We had no right to ask him to commit a crime against God. The life you had was brief, but it was decent and good. Now, don't destroy everything now because of a hideous face and grotesque body that aren't yours. Please.
Frankenstein.
Robbing graves, Baron, is a serious offense. I will have to place you under arrest.
You have your job to do. And so have I. And I don't think either of us would let anything stand in the way of fulfilling our respective destinies. Time is of small matter. You see, there's always tomorrow.
There you are, ghoulies. Well, you know, I don't think that was half bad. Tales of Frankenstein. Hey, that was a pretty good attempt at bringing back the charm of the old Universal horror movies, which kind of, that style of horror began to go out of style in the 50s and started making its comeback in the 60s there. That was really a great piece. It was pretty good feature. It's too bad there weren't a little bit more of those there produced, but it made for some fine Crimson Theater Frankenstein Fiesta action. Anyway, Ghoulies, we've got a very special treat for you tonight. We have Mr. Roger Sellers, the Kenosha's notorious violinist, and he's going to play one of his tunes for us. Which one is this, sir?
Begin to begin.
Okay.
Let's hear it, let's hear it.
Oh, yeah. Crimson Theater. Where's security? You can't do that to him.
I can do whatever I want. I'm the American Idol Jason Clark. This ain't gonna be television.
Oh, you got four donkeys now. Oh, hey, what's going on now? That's enough. That's enough here on Crimson Theater. This is a family show. I'm so sorry about that, Ghoulies. Now, I think it's time for a little bit of cake. We need some close-ups of the fine cake Igor has made.
Am I done here?
He's fine, a very fine cake. Igor!
Yes, sir, doctor.
Tell them to settle down back there, would you?
I believe
All kinds of problems. On Crimson Theater, as usual, Igor has baked a very, very fine cake, as everyone can see, or they can't see. Where is the close-up? We're not getting a good close-up here, and there's some very cool action figures on this cake, and we're going to get into that a little bit later with the mail. And there is this beautiful dragon cake. Can we get the dragon cake a nice close-up? Show them the dragon cake. My good friend over there, Mr. Purple No Face. Is that your name today? He
Grim Reaper today.
He's the Grim Reaper has brought me a dragon birthday cake for my 430th. We're not going to go there, but yeah, that's easy
You're
for.
long overdue. That's why I'm here. You know.
Oh, I got a girl. I got a friend of mine. This girl. She's about 10 weeks overdue with her kid. I don't know, but my heart goes out to Aida. I hope you've had that child by now. That would be. Oh, not this again. Get them out of here. Security, Igor. Where's Igor? Can't you do anything about this?
I'm going to stiff fines for this.
There's going to be some fines. This is not sanctioned by the DWA. All right, there's going to be fines.
At least a stiff.
All right, coolies. So, Igor, would you like to do the honors of the cake? Because the little ghoulies here, now let's, well, I'm not seeing the little ghoulies here. Let's get the little ghoulies have been very patient, waiting for their cake. Are you guys having a good time here? Even with all this, trouble that's going on here tonight, you don't have any.
I cannot hear them. What did you say?
They want some cake, is what they said. Now, what's the problem? Do we got a knife, Andy?
I have plenty of knives.
Oh, the cake.
Hey, that looks familiar.
Now, hopefully, it's been cleaned since you used it. All right.
Just keep it away from that guy.
All right.
Trouble.
All right. Now I want to make sure. Now you haven't been doing any of your special work with this knife, right? Right? No?
Michael?
I'm asking you.
Oh, me?
Who do you think I'm talking to, buddy? You're losing it over here.
Michael's also very good.
He's
with
stressing on that big hearse meat already. And Igor,
Yes, Herr Doctor.
you have not been using this to cut the cheese again, have you?
No, sir.
All
I have
right.
not.
But it looks like a good cake, and all the girls are waiting. Now, I got some letters coming up. When I don't, well, maybe we can do that after we cut the cheese. I mean the cake. My good loyal ghoulie, Joshua Kinney. Is that correct? Get a shot of this mug over here. They might need it for a police lineup later. And we've got it right here on Crimson Theater.
For the tasers.
There you got it. He was nice enough to send me these really cool. I got a Johnny Sacco action figure. Well, he's kind of limited on how much action he can get, but you know, well, you can see why. Anyway, ghoulies, I'm gonna cut this cake. So, what's that? No trouble in the back room, all right?
That vampiro.
And hold on, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna cut this cake. We gotta do this. Oh, what's your hand, ghoulie? Ooh. All right, there. Everybody gets a piece of cake. At what do you mean? Oh, that wasn't too good. I don't think I'm doing too good, ghoulies.
If you take any longer cutting the
tastes pretty
cake,
good, though.
it will be cheese.
Okay, all the little ghoulies get cake first. And who's going to serve these ghoulies? Is it you, Igor?
I don't believe Scary Terry will be taking that on.
Can you take over for the doctor? It's very hard. My fingers are getting a little arthritic, you know? It's the arthritis. I'm coming to join you, dearest. Cut the cake for the poor ghoulies.
Please, please.
Okay, he's going to do the honors.
Sure.
While he's cutting the cake, we're gonna read some letters here that Dr. Destruction got recently. Okay, this first one has turned a rather crummy day into a good one. Dear Dr. Destruction, a month or so ago you showed a film of Johnny Sacco's Flying Robot, which was the first time I've seen it since probably 1979. Probably that was the last time it was on. During the show, you mentioned that you were a fan of giant Japanese heroes like Ultraman. Well, who wouldn't be? Please accept as a token of my appreciation these 3 pieces of my personal toy collection, which we just had on the cake. One is Johnny Sacco's robot, one is Ultraman, and one is a generic Ultraman enemy. They were a 2-pack. All are Japanese import toys. Mighty cool. And I love your show. Look forward to watching every Saturday night. Keep up the good work, because a lot of us are fans. Sincerely, Joshua Kinney. And, you know, it's even got, I don't know if he stenciled this on, or how did you get this mummy on here?
Mighty Men and Monster Maker.
Mighty Men and Monster Maker.
I remember I had those.
Oh, so we got old toys back in action here on Crimson Theater, and we've got a great cameraman as well. And, okay, we've got some other letters here. We've got plenty of cake or cheese to take care of here, and many more letters to read. Oh, this one says, Dr. Destruction, happy birthday, Bug, from Nicole. Is that what you meant to say, Bug?
Bug?
Happy birthday, Bug?
Bud?
Bud. Bug? No, it shows a bug. I clearly see a bug here on the letter. Anyway, it says, love, happy, 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 happy.
How many guys?
Yeah, I will be in a little while. I'll guarantee you that.
400-year-old bug.
Thank you very, very much, Nicole. I really do appreciate it. You know?
Hey, shovel, give me your shovel, give me your
I
shovel.
thought he starts running. All right, jeez. Oh,
He stole the kid's cake.
he stole the kid's cake. Oh, that's bad news. Who stole the cake?
Jason Parks.
Jason Parks.
Stole Ghoulies cake.
Oh, this is terrible conditions on Crimson Theater. I got another one.
Give the ghoulie a knife.
Dear Dr. Destruction, from the Docettes. Happy birthday, Dr. Destruction. Happy birthday, 2 stars, apostrophe. Happy birthday, Dr. Destruction from the Docettes. Cool, dude. That's a great one. All right. Well, we got plenty more here. I guess we'll just go ahead and... What do you got going on over here?
I'm assisting Scary Terry in the preparation of the cake.
I don't know if I trust you at my backside with forks in your hand, all right? That's not...
They're behind the
that's a bit
satellites
disturbing.
over now. They're out there by the satellites fighting.
They're out there, well, that's not our problem. They're not sanctioned by the DWA, and Lumberjack Jim is wrestling without a
They might have
contract,
knocked
just so he
everybody's
knows that.
TV out for the rest of the night. He's body slamming them on the satellite. I don't know. Somebody's
Okay,
missing
well,
their soap operas or reality shows
I'm
right
sick
now.
of soap operas. I've got serious mail to read here. All right, let's see. Can't read that on the air. Are they crazy? You gotta pre-screen these things here. No, I never did do that. Dear Doctor, I was wondering if you can tell me any info about the theme song used for Creature Features. I really like that eerie, creepy, but hip sound. I would love to plug it in home video with the kiddies. Every time I hear I gotta get out the Jiffy Pop, haha, it's a good thing. And I have to tell you that I enjoyed the Gamera film Saturday night. It brought back memories. My teen laughed at it at first, but he had a tear in his eye at the end. That's pretty cool. Rhonda. Well, you know, some people tell me they just can't do Gamera. And I have to say something. We got more fan mail this week than any time in Crimson Theater history praising Gamera. So there you go. And as far as the Creature Feature theme song, that of course is from the movie Turn It Down over there. What do you think? This is a rock concert? Not yet. All right, you got that under control back there?
Yes.
No, you don't. I'm hearing something funny. Take some Beano or something. Turn it down, brother. There's a buzz going on in here. We don't need monitors. I'm loud enough. Oh, okay. You're trying to slip one in on the dock.
You got a buzz in there?
Yeah, we got a buzz.
That's Mooney.
Let's go easy on the buzz.
Mooney knows the buzz.
All right, you just settle down on that for a minute, all right? I don't have the foggiest notion of what's going on here. Anyway, this is from Tony, paintballing. Hey, Doc, I know it's early for me, but it can never be too early for the best day ever, Halloween. Anyway, I was looking at your pictures on your site, and I saw that you were at a cornfield, and was wondering, was it Stacy Farm? And also, do you do any haunted houses during the best month ever? And could you tell me, Ghoulie Tony? Well, of course, Dr. Destruction's always out at the Jerry Smith Pumpkin Farm during Halloween. And of course, you'll see me out at Fear at Alpine Valley this year. You can check in, you can just email our website to find out all the details there, because we don't really go on the show too much and talk about these things.
Or for the new place coming to open up this year.
Yeah, the Fear at Alpine Valley. Hey, Doc, a few years ago, I moved to Kenosha from Chicago and quickly found your show. I love it. I'm a 44-year-old fan who lived in Milwaukee until I was 8 and barely remember Dr. Cadaverino. I do remember that first monster movie I ever saw was Frankenstein meets the Wolfman on Dr. Cadaverino's show. It's still one of my favorite monster movies. I really grew up in Chicago, where I spent my youth and adult years reading famous monsters of Film Man, comic books, and waiting for the weekend when I would watch Screaming Yellow Theater and the Creature Features. I was a huge fan of the original Svengoolie, Jerry G. Bishop, the son of Svengoolie, Rich Coase, and the original Creature Features. Ralph Piro has nice recreation of the opening, but where's the voiceover? Well, actually, I think that they had produced that for several TV stations, and WGN actually added the voiceover to the Creature Feature package that was produced. Again, going back to someone had the genius of putting Henry Mancini's Experiment in Terror, which is also a movie, that music with the monster footage. That was genius, so that's an answer there. I gotta say, you do a great job with a limited budget. Don't take that as a jab. I really mean it as a compliment. As a guy who always wanted to be a horror show host himself, I say, huzzah to you. But there's one thing, do more bits. I love them and feel those are really great. The heart and soul of the horror show. I like to see more of you and your sidekicks.
Sidekicks?
Yeah, I guess when you get, I got kids and kicks.
Oh, there's the sidekicks right now.
Is that the sidekicks you wanted to see more of?
There's the sidekicks.
Anyway, keep up the good work. Just do more of it. I think that's what the Frankenstein Fiesta is all about. We're giving you more Crimson Theater and less poopy movies. Has anyone got a problem with that? You're not making it all. They all got their mouths full of cake right now. Very good, Igor. Very good. Now, I'm kind of worried. I don't really want to cut the dragon cake. It's too nice. I think, I think that mysterious Al guy sent that over here. I don't know if you know about that guy.
You think so?
Yes, he's a mysterious character, but he apparently decided not to come tonight. He's, huh? No.
I think he might have sent his representative.
Okay, now that this is the second letter we got from the same person, but we got one short one here.
What do you got?
I have been watching your show for about 6 months, and it's great. I really like this week's show. There seems to be very good chemistry between you and that Igor guy. Keep up the good work, and play some more Gamera movies, please. I guess everybody responded to the Gamera movie that we showed last week, and I don't think I've ever even seen that Gamera movie in a crystal clear kind of copy. And what's that back there? You're telling me somebody's calling from Milwaukee? Do we have a phone call from Milwaukee? Bone call?
Phone call for Dr. Destruction.
I got a bone call because they're too cheap to afford a phone here on Crimson Theater.
Can you hear me
who
now?
am I talking to?
Can you hear me now?
Are we on? What's
Hello?
going on?
Can you hear me now?
I don't hear anything.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you now. Who is this?
Hey, Doc, happy birthday.
Oh, thanks a lot, but who is this?
Hey, it's Dick Nightlinger.
Hey, it's Scary Monsters writer Dick Nightlinger. What's going on up there these days, up there in the Brewtown?
Well, what's going on down there? I hear there's some big party going on.
There's a big party. Well, we told you to come down. There's a great party going down. All the Rockettes are here, several ghoulies, some very strange looking ghoulies I haven't seen before. I don't know what to say. We got the castles